Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. So I went to the first Kersmark, so the United Church of Somerset West on the corner of Bright Street and Andrews Pretoria Street had their Plaasmark, and they always have a witolifant tafel that I'm very excited about. We got there just at 9 when they opened, and it was like a crazy rush, and it was due to me because I saw so much stuff. I spent at one shop the most I've ever spent in my life, 680 rand, but I got so much stuff, and of course it's not all for me, it's going to be for you guys and for my clients, etc. So let me get started because I don't know how long this video is going to be. Enjoy, and if you see anything that you want, remember I put the prices up here. That will still be available for resale. Okay, so let's start off with the things that I've packed out here. Plunger, and this looks in brand new condition. It's got this little wheel at the end that you can spin. I don't know if it's just a frother. I want to say frother, a milk one. This was 20 rand. Okay, I know those resell quite well for me. This, I wish you can feel, it's quite heavy. It looks like cut glass. It's a beautiful little milk. I mean, look at all the detail on the handle as well, and the scallops and things. And this was only 10 rand. Beautiful. Just needs a little topper. I'm actually going to start something new. When I pack everything out, I'm going to pan through it so you can see everything at the end. This is what you call an apothecary jar, and it has these kind of scallops. Now this was only 5 rand. Yes, people, no chips, a whole big one for 5 rand. So I thought that was a good price, and that's why I got it. Let me see. This was a set. So this one I will not keep because it's not my colors. It does have a little imperfections, a little chip there, and where did I see something else too? Little one there that somebody just made into a coloring. But look at this beautiful little tea milk container, and the sugar one, look at that, with a lid with a little heart at the top, and the set, and it's got place for a spoon. The set was 10 rand, 5 rand per item, so that was good. I like that. I think I can resell that set. 10 rand. Then another cute little milk one, got a small imperfection over there, but not a, it's a smooth one, and this one was 5 rand once again. Okay, in here, is a teapot and cup, and look how pretty this is. It got these squiggles. Is that Woolworths? Woolworths, yes. So it doesn't have a plate at the bottom, but it's got the cup and the teapot with the tiny little birds on, and it's got this beautiful little green color. And that was 20 rand for that set. So yeah, I think that was lovely. Have a look. 20 rand for that one. Now keep all my bubble wrap. This, they taped together. This looks vintage, so it's a cute little heart-shaped detailed little jewelry box, I would say, or keeping your jewelry in, and that was 5 rand only. Then I bought this little basket for 10 rand. I like the shape of the basket. I am a basket fan. I'm not sure if I'll keep it, but yeah, 10 rand for this basket. Nice size. Inside here is something that was only 20 rands. Look at this teapot. They tied this together so we wouldn't lose the lid. So let me untie it quickly and show you. So it's got gold on the edge. It's got gold on the edge, and look at this shape of this teapot. Okay, what does it say? Oh, it says Constantia RSA Fine China. Look at that. I didn't even know that. So this is an old piece, beautiful teapot with its lid, no chips, no brokenness, for 20 rand. that was worth it. Okay, now this bag is empty. This is my happy place. I liked this plaque, and this one was 20 rand. Okay, beautiful colors. I know people will like this. This is my happy place, and I bought that for 20 rand. You know me in a tray. I couldn't leave this chicken tray. That was 20 rand. No, sorry, 10 rand, and a very nice tray. Not sure if I'm going to keep it or sell it. I've got too many trays, but maybe I can get rid of one that I don't like as much as this one. How about that? Then, I think this could be the best find of the day. What do you think? This is a silver-plated bronzy overlay for 10 rand. I bought this thing for 10 rand. And it's got feet. Look at that. It's got feet. And this beautiful design scallop. I'm going to keep this for myself. Sorry to say. But yeah, this is just up my alley. I love things like that. And I couldn't believe when I saw that it was only 10 rand. All right. One bag done. A few to go. These two pots. Oh, made in Germany. Beautiful light gray. And they were 10 rand each. They're identical. I love when I buy sets or two things at the same time. Two pots, 10 rand each. Number next. Let me see. Ooh, look at this. It's got the terracotta look at the bottom, and then it's got the smoothness at the top with a cork. Let me smell. It smells like some kind of oil was in there. Guess how much I paid? Only 5 rands. So worth it. It's just the terracotta is just a bit scratched over here, but I'm sure you can just wash it and it will be better. But yeah, 5 rand for that. It's got some detail on the edges to there too, as you can see, like nearly African kind of style. Very pretty. I like that very much. Okay. Number next. A silver, made in England, silver candlestick. I only paid 10 rand for this one. Keeper. I love silver. And I love stuff that looks like that. But there was only one. I like buying sets of those. I know these things are quite pricey normally. You know, you unscrew it. I didn't check if all the pieces were there. Oh, it does look like it. Okay. And this one, how much do you think I paid for this? Yes, 5 rand. 5 rand for that. So, I bought it. Another pot that I thought was very pretty. It's more like a cementy kind of rough one with the edges. Also just 10 rand. Okay, I had to answer the doorbell there. And let's see what's further. This item, I thought it was rather cute. Look, it's a frog, cement frog, for 10 bucks. 10 rand, a cement frog that you can plant something in or put some water lilies in or something. Okay, you could either put it in your bathroom and put your sponge or your soaps and stuff there. I thought that was cute. For 10 rand. And the last item in this bag, I haven't even had a good look at them yet because they were taped up. It was 40 rand for the whole set, and it's beautiful. What does it say here? Made in Islam? No. Okay, well, let's see if you can see that inscription. But these are gold spoons, and then a big spoon like that, which is either a sugar or a, I don't know quite what. Let me see how many spoons are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you believe it? It's a set. And I loved it. It's like bamboo-y there. So I think, oh, never mind. Here I can see the word on the back of the spoon. It says Thailand. Can you see on these spoons? It says Thailand. So that is beautiful. It looks like bamboo. I think I'm going to keep the set for myself. So that was 40 Rand. That was a steal. I'll put it there with the stuff that I'm keeping. Oh, I might be keeping too much stuff. This little thing reminds me of an NG Church collection plate. It's an Oregon Myrtle Wood Manufacturing Company, North Bentford. Okay, there's lots of things, and it shows a gift store. So this is a nice wood. The topper is a little bit damaged, but if it's silver, I can clean it up. And that was only 5 Rand. 5 Rand for that. It's also a cute thing to put your jewelry around, or your keys, or your change. Very nice. I like that. Okay, next. This is also nice to have. It's got the container with the little grater, which you don't always get, and that was 10 Rand. It does need a good scrub, but that was a good price for a grater with the container included. So when you do your cheese, it falls in. Oh, I see now the grater has got 2 compartments, a small compartment and a big compartment. So you can separate the 2 things that you're grating. Quite sweet. Okay, put it over there. Then I did buy a few frames. So this is really a vintage one. You can see from the back the material that is used. It instructs you how to use it, and it looks like a silver. And this was only 10 Rand. It's got its glass in there, and 10 Rand photo frame. It smells like old drawer. Let me just say it like that. This was an interesting find. So if you don't know what this is, I know what this is because I've got a few tables that works like this. So this set was 20 Rand, but it's actually a holder for a table. So I can't really demonstrate, but if you had a round piece of wood, then it would sit on there. So that's it. I'm demonstrating with this. So the piece of wood at the top would, and they normally carve this with 1 piece of wood. So this is carved out of 1 piece of wood. So for 20 Rand, I couldn't leave that. And it looks like bird faces. There's eyes. Oh, I don't know if you can pick that up, but that's rather cute. So I'm going to keep that open and put it here. Alrighty. What else have I got here? This item I bought because it looks like the inside of a butter dish. And that was 10 Rand. That's silver plated. And it normally fits inside of a butter dish. I sometimes buy butter dishes that don't have the inside. So I like to buy that when I see that. Okay. And then this is a cute little brass with a wooden handle container. It looks like escargot. It's got those pockets there. And this was 20 Rand. So this is vintage. I couldn't leave that there for 20 Rand. Copper or whatever. So that is also there. Then I bought this packet. Patchouli scented holder. It smelled very nice, and these things are exclusive to Mr. Price Home, and they are not normally 5 Rand, so I bought one of these. There are 1, 2, 3 pockets inside, so now my cupboards will smell nice for 5 Rand. That's what that is. Actually, put it there. Then, what did I buy? Yeah, I bought this cute little fish bowl, which we could make into a fish tank. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, because I've got lots of fish, and then just put 2 little fish in there, and that was only 10 Rand. I thought that was a very good price for this beautiful little fish bowl. Solid, nice. I can't really pick up any chips. That might be a flea bite one over there, but otherwise it looks in very good condition. 10 Rand. My dad showed me this. For natural relief from asthma, sinus problems, snoring, bronchitis, I can't see the rest. This was 10 Rand. I haven't even taken it out of the container yet. It is a Himalayan salt inhaler for health and wellness. Oh, I think people sucked on that end. I'll have to investigate. It is pottery. It opens up there. It sounds like there's salt inside, and it is an inhaler. So we'll investigate this. I bought it just quickly because it was only 10 rand. I thought it might be worth more. All the instructions is there at the back, so it will be interesting to read. Somebody might just be looking for this their whole lives. Okay, put that there. Wait, maybe I should take that out when I take the video, and then I'll put it back in the box. All right, another bag finished. Now I've got 2 more bags left. Which one shall I start? Okay, this was a little bit pricey, but it was so beautiful that I bought it. 50 rand. Look at this beautiful plate. It's a Chinese plate, and for 50 rand. I think my sister might want it, but I'm not sure. Otherwise, I'll just sell it. Okay. Then, interesting enough, I got 2 boxes. Do you want to see what's in these boxes? I'm sure you do. Okay, wait. I'm not sure if I'm keeping it. So normally when I do the video, then I call my husband and I say, come have a look and see what I can keep. Then I show him all the stuff I like, and then he decides. Okay, so this 2 boxes was 120 rand, 60 rand a box, and this is what's in there. Okay, now let me read. Memory lane, silver plated on copper, 12 for 360 rand, and then there's a code. So this was sold by another shop for 360 rand, and now I got it for 120 rand for all 12 of these. Okay, so I don't know if I'm keeping it for fancy wine glasses. At least these won't break. So I might just. It depends on what my husband says. Or else I'll sell all 12 of them. They're identical, the same. And they're packed in boxes, so easy to store. Okay, I will pack these out, or a few of them out just now. Pack them there now. This was 10 rand. This is a little pot with a little pot. It's all stuck and it's got its cork and everything. I thought there was holes. The lady said you can see the holes. Oh, it actually smells very nice in there, like a herb. So it's got this little pot with some holes, and this little pot that goes with it. Very nicely made, glazed pottery, and that was 10 rand for the little set. I'm not entirely sure the function of this. It might be just something to smell nice. Okay, I've got another little pot that was 10 rand. Very nice, just a hint of green blue, like a duck egg, but very, very light. And that was 10 rand for that pot. I know the pots normally sell well. I'm talking too much, I need water. This, look at this interesting pottery dish. Look at all this character. I bought it because it was only 5 rand. 5 rand. Thought that was very pretty. Okay. Next. Okay, another bag empty. I'm on my last bag, sorry to say. All right. These little old brown sherry flagons, I hardly get any of them with a topper. The topper came with. Oh, it still smells like sherry. Well, like wine. I don't know how sherry smells like. Okay, it's got the names on this side, and it's got the plain on this side, so you can put it that side. And that was 10 rand. So I couldn't leave that for 10 rand with the stopper. Okay, people collect them for their vintage kitchens. Look at this cute thing. Okay, let me put the price up here. Look at this. I think it's a coffee ground grinder. I can't now. Yeah, it kind of does work. And this is pottery. And it's so vintage looking. I think it's a coffee grinder. Not entirely sure how it works, or I'll figure it out. And that was 40 Rand. But I think that will be a nice vintage piece for you to have in your house. Okay, I bought another cute little vintage, this can be hung, photo frame. And that was only 10 Rand. Look at all those details. I'm not quite sure what it's, a resin or something. That was 10 Rand. Beautiful. Oops. And another one, but now it's fallen apart, so let me quickly put it together. This one was 30 Rand. Yes, that was a little bit on the higher end of what I like to spend on a photo frame. But once again, I think this one is also more a vintage one than not. Let me see if I can get this stuff back in there. So look at this one. And it can stand 30 Rand. Okay, very pretty. Then, what have I got? Something that's wrapped. Oh. This is it says tembe, and it's got an elephant there. And this, do you guys know what this is? A butter glotch, a butter dish. So you put your butter in there and your water in there, and it goes in there and it sits there. And guess how much I paid for this? 5 Rand. That is worth a lot, really. Then I think this is something I've got one of this exactly the same size, but the handle is missing. So now I can just replace this with mine. But you know, a little container, it's got a mark there that must be washed off. And you know, these Pyrex ones are very expensive. This one was just 10 Rand. So I must probably just replace mine. No chips, looks new. And my last item is Maxwell and Williams Exotica mug for 40 Rand. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Those flowers on there. And believe me, they're not 40 Rand. I'm actually going to look up the price and see and maybe put it down here for you guys. All right, that is what I bought. What do you think? Everything I showed you now was 680 Rand worth of goodies. I think I got everything. So much fun. And it was quick that I bought all these goodies. Maybe like 10 minutes. Enjoy and happy shopping. Bye.